Hey everyone, we're going to be looking more at Invest 92L and what impacts it may bring to portions of Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Now, before we could get into the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream on the channel. Now, right now we are looking again at the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. We start with this every video on the tropical bulletin. As you can see, this is as of 2 p.m. at Eastern Daylight Time. So this was issued just about 2 hours ago when this video is being recorded. As you can see, a 90% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days from disturbance 1 as of 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Wednesday, June 16th, 2021. Disorganized showers and thunderstorms continue over the Bay of Campeche in southern Mexico in association with a broad low-pressure area. This system will move little today and tonight, and little, if any, development is expected during that time due to interaction with land. However, the system should begin to move northward by Thursday, and the tropical depression is likely to form by late Thursday or on Friday when low moves across the western Gulf of Mexico. An Air Force Reserve Unit reconnaissance aircraft is scheduled to investigate the area on Thursday. Regardless of development, heavy rainfall will continue over portions of Central America and southern Mexico during the next few days. Heavy rain should also begin to affect portions of the northern Gulf Coast on Friday. Please consult products in your local meteorological service for more information. Formation chance for 48 hours is a high 70% chance, and a formation chance for 5 days is a high 90% chance. And these chances just keep increasing, and 48 hours at 70% chance is definitely a pretty high chance here. So within the next 48 hours, we may see Tropical Depression 3 very, very soon here. As we look at the current infrared satellite imagery from Invest 92L, we are again still seeing some widespread convection from this low pressure area, and we're still seeing some very disorganized showers and thunderstorms, especially in more the northern part of this low pressure. We're seeing still some more explosive convection. This is meaning that this storm is definitely strengthening and it's trying to get its act together to head north right towards the U.S. here within the next couple of days. And the models are actually now agreeing, as last video all the models are pretty much disagreeing here of where this is going to go. All the models are pretty much agreeing at this point that it's going to be heading north, and the National Hurricane Center themselves have said that this is going to be heading north straight into the U.S. here within the next week or so. So again, definitely keep an eye on the storm. Be prepared if you do live anywhere along the Gulf Coast, especially in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama coasts. Definitely be prepared for this storm. It could definitely strengthen over here into a tropical storm, or even a Category 1 hurricane could be possible with this. But then again, we are still seeing that circulation there. We're seeing a bunch of convection developing. We're not seeing a bunch of convection as we saw, but definitely it is trying to organize here. And once this rockets more into more of the northern west Gulf, this is really going to get its act together, and we may see a tropical storm, maybe even a low-end Category 1 hurricane. So we definitely want you guys to be prepared if you do live anywhere along the Gulf Coast within the next week. This could definitely be making impacts on the U.S. Current low pressure right now for Invest 92L. As you can see, it is very close to land. This is why it's not organizing right now very well. And once this goes over here north, a little more north, it's going to have that time to develop. It's not going to be moving super fast here. So it's going to have enough time to develop into a tropical storm by the time it reaches the middle of the Atlantic, and we may even see a low-end Category 1 hurricane. Definitely not a Category 2 hurricane. It's possible at this point, but definitely Category 1. We're going to have to watch out for this as this moves on to the north, straight towards the Gulf Coast. Now, this could either hit Texas straight on. This could either hit Louisiana. Louisiana is definitely looking more likely than the other states. Now, Mississippi and Alabama have very little coastlines, but you definitely will be affected if you do live along the Mississippi coastline. Maybe even the Alabama coastline could be affected, as this could be definitely a large storm that could be affecting bigger areas. as this moves on towards the north throughout the next 3 days or so. We should see this move at least over to the middle of the Gulf. It's still going to be moving more of a western Gulf, but it's going to be moving straight north from here. It looks like maybe heading a little more northeast, but definitely anywhere along Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, or Alabama, you definitely need to be prepared and watching out for this storm as this moves on. Now, like I said, Louisiana is looking more likely to be hit at this point. This is the current spaghetti models. As you can see, most of these models are heading more of a northeastern direction, but it's getting caught by the high pressure, and that's moving a little more west, straight in the middle of the coast of Louisiana there, just in between Lake Charles and New Orleans. Then it heads into Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and then into the Mid-Atlantic, back into the Atlantic Ocean there. So it's looking definitely very likely for this to hit Louisiana at this point, but also it could hit Mississippi. It could make landfall in Texas. Models are going to continue to change, but these are really agreeing here that it's going to be hitting Louisiana within the next week. Now, the GFS and symbols, I'm pretty sure is kind of glitched at this point, because this system is not currently in Mexico. This is currently in the Gulf right here, and it's showing right here. So I'm pretty sure the GFS spaghetti models are broken, and we're gonna wait until those get fixed. Now, in the meantime, we can look at our GPS tracks here, and this is the GFS spaghetti models are probably not going to be fixed until tomorrow. So in tomorrow's video, they may be fixed, they may be not. They're kind of glitched right now. But as you can see, we do have a lot of those that are heading. Well, we actually have 2 of them that are heading straight into Louisiana there, very close to Texas, but that heads straight into Lake Charles there. We also have one going into kind of the same track as the global hurricane models, but the majority of some of these also do stall out over here in Mexico and just die out there. But I definitely won't do that, I don't think, because a lot of these models are starting to agree. The National Hurricane Center even says this is going to really head north because of that high pressure. It's going to just kind of guide it right into kind of the Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi area. I don't think it's going to go anywhere near Florida, but definitely anywhere along the Gulf Coast. This is still a very unpredictable system as the models continue to change here. So again, definitely keep an eye on the models. Definitely, I would recommend subscribing so you will get notifications, or putting notifications on once you subscribe, so you'd get notifications as soon as I post that update. I do an update every day on the tropics and even severe weather during the severe weather season. We also have winter storm season. That's actually pretty far from now. That's only about 4 or 5 months from now, and we're gonna have to start doing winter thoughts and winter forecast videos later in probably late July into August. We'll start doing those winter forecast videos, so definitely make sure you're subscribed. That'll be very much appreciated. But lastly, let's look at our intensity guidance here, and we do have a lot of these reaching that tropical depression strength, but then it doesn't make it quite to tropical storm strength. It kind of stalls there and just kind of dies out as a tropical depression. But we do have some that are into that tropical storm strength. We have a lot of those just hitting that low end tropical storm strength and then dying out. We do have one, which is the NNIC model, and that reaches right near the low end category 1 status. So definitely category 1 is going to be possible. Not super likely, but it's again very possible because we do have some very warm waters. This is not going to be moving. This is not going to be a very fast moving system. It's going to be heading north, and it's going to be moving definitely into some more warmer waters around 28 to 29 Celsius. So definitely not the highest water temperatures. But again, that definitely will get its system going if it doesn't have any dry air loft or any shear to run into. Definitely will get that system going. If you do have at least 28 to 29 Celsius, we definitely could make it to that possible low end category 1 strength. So this is definitely why we want you guys to be prepared. If you do live anywhere along the Gulf Coast here, as this system heads northward throughout the next couple of days, we may see that low tropical storm Claudette or even Hurricane Claudette. If you did enjoy, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream on the channel. I may even do a live coverage on this tropical storm, so definitely stay tuned for that. That'll probably start maybe the weekend. It depends on when this storm develops and heads more north. But then again, definitely share this with your friends and family that live anywhere along the Gulf Coast, anywhere who may live in a tropical storm or hurricane prone area. Throughout the season, I will be updating you guys daily and even twice daily to get you guys the latest information. But anyways, stay safe.